welcome to Dating and Development. If you know who I am, you know who I am. If you don't know who I am, now you know. SDC here, Sexually Diminished Comedian. And before getting into the video, please subscribe to this channel, comment, like, share. Every subscriber we get puts a hair follicle on my head and helps the channel grow. I would really appreciate that, and I hope today is the day I earn your subscription. Let's get on with it. Ladies, girls, dating, relationships, breasticles and vagines. We've all been there, we've all done that, we've all slapped them, we've all touched them, and given them a little smooch before bedtime and reading them The Lion King. Yet, I was thinking today while working, why do women who you're dating or in a relationship with, why do their friends not like you? Now, I've been on the receiving end of this, where women I've dated, women I'm in a relationship with, or whatever the case may be, where their friends do not like me. Oh baby, a triple, I've been there. And while working today, I was thinking, why does this happen? Why does this happen? And also I was thinking, why didn't my mother not tell me about the adoption until I was 21? And I've come up with two primary reasons as to why a woman you're dating, why her friends don't like you. Or will say, oh, he's not good for you, or he's bad news, or blah blah blah, eat my ass. And number one is that they don't want their friend being lost to you. They don't. Women love the attention. We all know that. That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying that's the natural dynamics of men and women. Women just like the validation, the attention. It's like their kryptonite. The lack of attention is their kryptonite. But that's what they love. Anyways, carrying on. And that if they're losing a source of attention from their friends, then that's a source of attention lost. That's a precious commodity that is gone. Yes, men from one thing, but women love getting compliments from other women because they're all competing with each other. And if they're not getting those compliments from their friends, that's a source of compliments gone. Therefore, do they feel as good in themselves anymore? It's debatable. Depends on the person, their level of confidence. Now, even more so, they don't want their friend being lost to a man of high value, because let's face it, men of high value are very rare to come across these days. Men in their masculine who are ambitious, on their purpose, grinding, don't tolerate anyone's poopy doopy, work out, great physique, everything else, has everything under control, has their life sorted, are very rare to come by. I'm sorry to say this, but they are very rare to come by, because with today's conditioning and everything else, men are fairly effeminate. And they are. Everything's feminized. And is that a bad thing? Yes, because that upsets the natural gender dynamics between men and women. We're complementary to each other, but I digress. When your girlfriend's friends find out or are told that their friend is with a man of high value, hopefully you, their friends might say on the outside, oh, I'm so happy for you, this is brilliant, but the inside are like, what the actual hell? She has a man of high value, I don't. They want that. They're not liking the fact that they're losing their friend. And in saying that, though their friend, your girlfriend's friends, or the girl you're dating, her friends, might be with a guy, but that guy is perhaps of not a high value. And that's a guy who they don't respect or love. They might love him, but they might not respect him. That kind of love. Because in order for one to love you, she must respect you. In order for her to respect you, she must trust you. That sounded contradictory earlier on what I just said, but that's how it usually goes. And that man is probably very effeminate, is a people pleaser, and everything else. And we all know how quick women are to disregard their friends. I've seen it happen firsthand over something so small, friendship over years built, ruined over one small thing, and not my dick. Anyways, and that leads me on to my next point. Their friends want to smash you, or a friend, or maybe two friends, want to get the schlong inside their thong. Or the flesh rocket to planet pleasure planet, and reach the O, as I like to say. And I can talk about this from first-hand experience. Now, me being the bad person, no. That's not what we're getting at. I'm not getting at that whatsoever. Now, there's been a scenario before where, a girl I was dating, whatever the case may be, and her friend said to her, oh, he being me, not a rapper, he's not good for you. He thinks like this, he's like this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. But that's because I can stand up to her. I have stood up to her. I wasn't tolerating her crap. I knew how to work things, and I know how to work things. I'm still improving, not saying I'm perfect, but it's 1% better every day. And there was one time where her friend was around, and I stood up to the girl I was dating, whatever, in front of her friend. Her friend didn't like that, and thus she didn't like me, because I wasn't a pleaser, because she has a boyfriend. If they're still together, I cannot tell you, but she has a boyfriend who's a pleaser. It's a happy wife, happy life mentality. He's afraid to step out. He's afraid to step out and put her in her place. And I'm not saying that, to berate her or anything like that, but I mean by putting her in her place, establish the boundaries. It's all about boundaries. And that's what I was doing that time. And the funny thing was as well, right? The first time I met this friend, met her. Now, I look after myself. I'm ambitious. I have my life goals. My life is doing well. I'm okay financially. I'm not living paycheck to paycheck. I have a good bit of savings in the account. The whole shebang, right? And I work out a good bit too. And I met this girl for the very first time. The friend. She hugged me. And it wasn't just like a little hug. It was a prolonged hug. I'm here on my record player and skip, repeat. It was a prolonged hug. Small bit of rub as well. And was there talking to him, but everything like that. She left. And the girl I was dating turned around to me and said, she never hugs anyone. She's not a hugger. And that kind of clicked to me. Okay, I see what's going on here. Grand. And then, fast forward months later, I was getting, he's not good for you, he's bad news, this, that, and the other. It's a total mind shift. But it was because I was able to stand up to the girl, dating, whatever, in front of her. And she didn't have that in her life with other guys. I was being masculine. I wasn't letting her get away with crap. I don't do that. And I think that's one of the reasons why they'll backtalk you to your girlfriend, is because they don't like you. That's why they say they don't like you. They really do want you. And I phrase that weirdly. So, what are the two main reasons? One, they don't want to lose their friend to you. Secondly, they want to smash you. They say that you're not good news, this, that, and the other. That's because they secretly want you, because you're a man of high value, and that. Those are the main two reasons why. But anyways, if you know any other reasons as to why your girlfriend's friends or the girl you're dating whose friends don't like you, let me know in the comments below. But if you're listening to this on Spotify or any streaming service, hit me up in the voice message and let me know. Until next time, take care, God bless, stay safe, and all the best. Be better.